Mustangs foul trouble in this first half. As they come out of the tunnel, the Mustangs Gross has 2 fouls, Pettyjohn 3, Schneider 2, Wiederspan 2, 1 for Bills, 1 for Apple. Mustangs putting the best shooter for the Falcons on the free throw line 11 times in that first half, as she was able to convert 9 of those free throws for points, as she leads here at halftime as the leading scorer with 11. If the Mustangs can do a better job controlling her in the second half and limiting foul trouble, Braden, any other things Coach Krackemeyer would like to see in this second half?
Didn't seem to excel when I talked to him. Felt like he was in a good position. Just talked about getting in better position off their press break, trying to get established at half court to try and get those steals if they're not getting right away off the inbounds play. So we'll look to see what he does and what changes he makes in this second half.
As we head towards the start of the third quarter, Mustangs will be working towards their bench. It'll be Mustangs basketball coming out of halftime here to start the third quarter. Mustangs with what looks to be their original starting 5, Brooke Wiederspan, Sammy Pettyjohn, Alexis Bills, Allie Schneider, Ashley Apple for the ladies here to start the third quarter. Mustangs with the basketball. Third quarter underway. Mustangs trail by 8, 30-22. Quick shot by Apple, baseline, up, no good. Rebounded by the Falcons. And a foul's going to be called a hold on Brooke Wiederspan. Good look by Apple. Look from where I'm sitting, the shot was going to be good. Ball bounced out, and Brooke unfortunately called with the foul. That's Brooke's third. Falcons have the basketball. No pressure here early to start the third quarter by the Mustangs as they let the Falcons come across half court uncontended. Falcons with the basketball, their end of the floor. Ball taken away by Wiederspan. Wiederspan tries to hold on to it and does, as Kaylee Spencer gets her hand back on the basketball. Jump ball called. Possession arrow with the Falcons. Good job by Brooke there on the defensive side of the floor. Unable to come away with it, but at least able to stop the pressure by the Falcons as things reset. 7:30, third quarter, 30-22. Mustangs trail by 8. Falcons with the basketball. Curtis baseline, throws it into the middle. 44, bank shot off the glass. Throw good, rebounded by Apple. Apple outlets it quickly to Schneider. Schneider with numbers here. Pettyjohn and Wiederspan are with her on the 3-on-2 break. Wiederspan's jump shot no good. Pettyjohn comes away with the basketball on the miss by Brooke. Pettyjohn brings it back up top 3-point line. Sends it into Schneider. Schneider back out. Right elbow. Bills. Bills jump shot no good as the rebound's taken by the Falcons. Bills a good look from the right wing. Unable to convert as the Falcons now have the basketball on their end of the floor. Up top, Spencer sends it in now to the corner to David. David for the Falcons with the basketball. Now sends it in low, number 44, Torres. Torres loses the basketball. Ball out of bounds. Curtis tries to recover it, but as she does, she hits the floor and is laying out of bounds when she picks up the basketball. Mustangs ball. 30-22. That was our halftime score. 2 minutes gone here, third quarter. No points put up yet, either side. Bills has the basketball for the Mustangs. 3-point line drive. Right side, jump shot in and good. Alexis Bills, 2-point jump shot, just a couple feet outside the block. Nothing but net as she closes the gap here for the Mustangs to 6. Alexis Bills is leading all Mustangs, 10 points. Mustangs trail 30-24. Falcons struggle to hold on to the basketball, but able to do so as the shot's put up by Torres, and we've got a foul. Falcons almost lost that basketball out of bounds. Torres is able to get a hold of it and go up. Shot's no good, but we've got a foul on the Mustangs. Pettyjohn, that's going to be Pettyjohn's fourth. She's probably going to spend much of what is this third quarter on the bench. Torres to the line for the Falcons to shoot 2. Her first free throw attempts here tonight. As she sets the shooter first free throw up.
Valley Hearing Center, 417 Main Street in Fort Morgan, getting your hearing to its very best.
Unfortunate foul for Pettyjohn puts her to the bench as Danielle Gross comes into this basketball game. Torres' first is good as she prepares to shoot her second. No good, rebounded by Bills. Bills quick puts pressure on the Falcons, brings the ball across half court. Now gets it in, tries to get it into Schneider, I should say. Schneider does a good job to save the basketball. But the officials say ball hit out of bounds before Schneider was able to save it. Falcons ball. Torres with the two makes on the free throw line extends the lead for the Falcons, 31-24. Mustangs do a good job on the Falcons side of the floor playing defense, knocks the ball away and out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Falcons. As they set up to inbound the basketball in front of their bench. Mustangs, Wiederspan guards the inbounder. Shots put up, three-point line, no good. Rebounded by Danielle Gross. Danielle Gross outwest the basketball, Schneider. Schneider gets it across half court, now pushes the pace, drives the lane, shot up, rattles around, out, no good. Rebounded by Schneider. Puts to Gross on the outlet, shot by Gross, no good. Rebounded by Gross, put back up and in. Danielle Gross does well there to give her a rebound, puts up her miss for the two-point basket. As she closes the lead to 5. Skyline leads by 5, 31-26. Shot baseline, no good by the Falcons. On the rebound, the Falcons come away with it, but step out of bounds. 5 minutes to go. Third quarter, Mustangs trail 31-26. Mustangs have the basketball. No pressure being applied here by the Falcons, as the Mustangs shouldn't have any trouble getting across half court. Bills inbounds it to Gross. Gross across half court, sends it in low to Apple. Apple takes the jump shot baseline, off the glass and in. She surprises herself, at least that's her reaction on her face, as she's surprised that basketball went in. Nonetheless, Mustangs trail by 3, off the bank shot by Apple. 31-28, 4:30 to go here, third quarter. Curtis with the ball for the Falcons, sends it into the corner, Elcock. Elcock well guarded. Elcock, three-point threat, who's got 3 of them here tonight for the Falcons. Well defended by Schneider. Basketball now with Curtis up top. Falcons do a little bit of cookie around the top as they run around, hand the ball off to each other. Now sent back out to Curtis. Left elbow. Curtis drives the lane, lays it off the glass, no good. Rebounded by the Falcons. Naomi Barron back out to Elcock. Elcock's three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Schneider. Schneider hands it off to Winsheimer. Brings it across half court. Now the Scots give it back to Schneider. Schneider, the quick pass in low to Phils. Phils off the glass, no good. Rebounded by the Falcons. Mustangs hurt to get back on defense. As Danielle Gross doesn't set up her feet, it's going to be called for the foul. Going to be Danielle's third foul. Casey Schucke coming into the game for Apple. Probably not going to be too long before we see a sub here for Gross. As I say that, Wiederspan coming into the game for Schneider, not Gross. 31-28, Mustangs trail by 3. Brooke Wiederspan, Macy Schucke into the game. Brittany Winsheimer, Alexis Bills, Danielle Gross for the Mustangs. Shot from the corner, Curtis, no good. Macy can't establish position down low. Falcons come away with the rebound. Goes it off the glass and in, and she's fouled. 2-point basket, good by Elcock. Foul's going to be on number 22, Brooke Wiederspan. That's going to be Brooks' fourth, and this is going to send Elcock to the line to shoot the basket and try to convert the three-point play. Foul trouble has been an issue last couple of games. We're here now with 2 Mustangs and 4 fouls. Free throw is good by Elcock. Apple back into the game for Wiederspan as she's picked up her fourth. Mustangs have the length of the floor to go. As Schucke inbounds to Bills. Bills brings it across half court without problems. Sends it left side, Schucke. Schucke looking to get it in low to Gross and does. Gross backs it up behind the three-point line, now sends it in low to Apple. Apple turns the game, has her shot block taken away by the Falcons. Curtis puts it to the issue for the Falcons. She sends it in low now. She's Spencer's shot no good with the ball. Looks like Winsheimer came away with it. They're going to pull this jump ball. Possession arrows with the Mustangs. Mustangs basketball here. 3:15 to go, third quarter. 34-28. Braden, Mustangs in this basketball game just can't really close the gap.
Very much so. Every time they get close, there's a foul call or just shots aren't falling their way. And it's just kind of been a back-and-forth basketball game, this missed shots and rebounds. And really Mustangs getting out-rebounded in this game, and that's going to become an issue down the stretch.
Shuki had the ball streaking on Kane. Danielle Gross may have got confused and forgot his basketball season as she spiked the basketball out of bounds instead of grabbing a hold of it. A little bit of her volleyball moves there. Not sure what she was thinking as she knocked the ball out of bounds, giving it back to the Falcons. Falcons have the basketball off the Mustangs miss. Curtis drives the lane, sends it left side. Baseline, jump shot. Naomi Barron, no good. Reach the other rebound, throw on shot. As the shot's put back up by Manuel, no good. Manuel hits the floor, now pushes the ball out. Right side, shot, no good. Ball rattles around. Mustangs come away with this. Apple runs into a double team, and we're going to have another jump ball. Apple came away with that rebound. Falcons had 3 or 4 opportunities there, couldn't convert. Apple was unable to get the basketball before she got double teamed and pressure was applied. Jump ball. Falcons basketball as Schneider comes into the game now for Bills. Danielle Gross, Allie Schneider, Ashley Apple, Macy Shuki. Brittany Winsheimer on the floor for the Lady Mustangs. Ball into the corner. Jump shot, 3-point line. Off the side of the backboard, rebounded by Curtis. Curtis into the middle of the lane. 2-point jump shot. Just inside the free throw line is good. Extending this lead for the Falcons, 36-28. Mustangs stopped sleeping as they almost had the ball taken away. Shuki threw the ball in, not seeing the Skyline defender right in front of Schneider. Almost had the basketball took away. Shuki's got to do a better job here, Braden. The last couple games, Shuki's committed a lot of turnovers on those inbound plays. Got to do a better job to find the open Mustangs.
Most definitely.
Jump shot by Apple, right elbow is good. As Apple puts up the 2-point basket. Falcons there, gets the score. It's back with the layup in and off the glass. Didn't see who that shot was made by. Number 30. Number 40, so. The 40, on the floor as the Mustangs come back to their end. Offensive foul on Schneider. Schneider a little bit out of control as she went and drives the lane there. That's going to be Schneider's third. Giving the ball back to the Falcons. 38-30. Mustangs have to be smart. Play smart basketball. Smart, aggressive, and not getting ourselves into trouble. Ball tries to get sent low to Curtis. It's knocked around and now taken away by Winsheimer. Winsheimer outlets quickly to Schneider. Schneider decides to pull up the basketball and regroup. Schneider works to get across half court and does. She looks to try to drive the lane, able to do so. Dishes right side Apple. Apple's jump shot, no good. As the Falcons come away with the basketball. Apple a little surprised there. Didn't look like she was expecting the basketball. On the Falcons side up the floor, Gross able to take the ball away from the Falcons. Giving the basketball back to the Mustangs. Good job by Danielle. Sends it now to the left side to Winsheimer. Winsheimer tries to get it into the double team Schneider. Tough ball. We'd like to see Gross send the ball somewhere else. Instead, she forces it into Schneider, who's double teamed. Schneider did well there to at least get her hands on it and hang on to it long enough to get the whistle and the jump ball call for the Mustangs. Possession error with the Mustangs. Mustangs trail 38-30. 50 seconds to go here, third quarter. Schneider set to inbound at baseline. Looking for an open teammate. Gets it in, low block to Bills. Throws right back to Schneider. Schneider's jump shot, baseline is in good. 38-32. Mustangs trail by 6. The time's running down here, third quarter. 35 seconds to go. Jump shot, 3-point line taken straight away by the Falcons. No good. Rebounded by Winsheimer. Winsheimer doesn't do a good job to touch it away. Has it taken away. 3-point shot by Curtis is no good. Doesn't draw iron and goes out of bounds. Mustangs basketball. 38-32. Coach Crackmeyer wants a timeout to regroup here with 26 seconds left in this third quarter. We'll take a quick break with them. Mustangs trail 38-32. Mustangs basketball, B106, B106.com. Back here, Skyline High School, Josh Miller alongside Braden Schneider, bringing you Fort Morgan girls basketball on the road tonight. Skyline High School, Mustangs trail 38-32. 25 seconds to go in this third quarter. Clock's running. Mustangs have the ball coming out of their timeout. Get it across half court. Bills has it right elbow, and we've got a whistle and a foul. Bills is fouled. Foul's on Carissa Curtis for the Falcons. That's her second. Mustangs will have the basketball with 16 seconds underneath their basket as they set to inbound the ball. Schneider hits the basketball. Mustangs try to get free and do. Ball's inbounded to Bills. Bills up top to Shooky. Shooky tries to hold on to it and is fouled in doing so. Foul's on Kylie Manuel for the Falcons. That's her third. Mustangs have the basketball. Far side. Sideline inbounded quickly to Bills. Bills in low to Apple. Apple turns to the glass. Throws it up. No good. Rebound. Apple puts it up. Shot is good. She's going to the line to convert the three-point play. Apple missed the first. Rebounded her own miss. Put it back up on the foul. Shot's good as Apple sets to convert the three-point play. Apple all 6 points here in the third quarter for her. Closes this gap 38-34. As she sets to shoot and convert the three-point play. Free throw, nothing good. Celia Smith comes now into the basketball game for Schneider. Smart move here by Krackemeyer to pull Schneider out of the game with 7 seconds to go so she doesn't commit her fourth foul as time runs out here third quarter. Clock's running. Curtis tries to get it in low. Has it knocked away by Winsheimer. Shot's thrown up. That's nowhere close. The time expires here third quarter. Again, a good job by Coach Krackemeyer to get Schneider out and saving her a possible fourth foul. Mustangs finished this third quarter on a little bit of a run and closed the 8-point gap that was the halftime lead for the Falcons to 3 as we've got 3 in the books. Mustangs trail 38-35 here at Skyline. You're listening to Mustangs basketball. We'll be right back. B106, B106.com. Back here at Skyline High School, Josh Miller alongside Braden Schneider bringing you Fort Morgan girls basketball action from Skyline High School. Mustangs trail 38-35 as we're underway fourth quarter. Skyline starts with the basketball as they send it in low. Now back out straight away into the corner to Elcott. Elcott has her three-point shot blocked by Schneider. Falcons able to come away with the rebound. Mustangs did a good job there. Best quarter they've had tonight. They outscore the Falcons 13-8 in that third quarter and close the gap here as fourth quarter's underway. 38-35, Mustangs trail. Ashley Apple, Alexis Bills, Macy Shooky, Allie Schneider, Brooke Wiederspan on the floor for the Mustangs. Wiederspan with 4 fouls. Has to be careful here. Shot up by the Falcons after they've worked it around the three-point line for a while. It's no good. Rebounded by the Mustangs. Mustangs with the three-point basket here can tie this basketball game. Bills has it straight away. Three-point line. Now sends it far side. Wiederspan. Wiederspan gets it in low Apple. Apple turns around, looks for Schneider, gets her. Schneider's jump shot baseline, in, out, in, no good. Rebounded by the Mustangs, and another jump ball. Good look by Schneider, looked like it was in. Instead, it bounced out. Mustangs came away with the rebound. Apple had her hands on it, almost had it taken away by the Falcons. Jump ball called, possession arrow with the Mustangs. Jump ball, Mustangs have the basketball underneath their basket. Schneider inbounds it up top, three-point line, Bills. Bills in low to Apple. Apple has it poked away by Falcons Torres. Curtis on the break. Layup, no good. Rebounded by Schneider of the Mustangs. Good luck there for the Mustangs if Curtis wasn't able to convert those points. 38-35. Mustangs trail by 3. Basketball sent far side in front of the Mustangs bench to Mason Shifty. Mason's not able to hold on to the basketball. Danielle Gross coming into the ballgame now for Mason. With Wiederspan, Alexis Bills, Allie Schneider, Ashley Apple on the floor for the ladies. Underway, fourth quarter, 6:30 to go in this ballgame. Mustangs trail 38-35. Elcock in the corner. Three-point shot, no good, but she stepped out of bounds before she got the shot off, and that's going to be Mustangs basketball on the turnover. Step on the line again for those of you that haven't heard or just joining us. Very small gymnasium here at Skyline. Sidelines come right up to the benches and bleachers. Concrete tunnel. Not much room for the players to work outside of the actual playing court. Shot blocked by the Falcons as Bills attempted the two-point jump shot left elbow, has it taken away. Falcons with the basketball. Elcock drives the lane, and she's fouled. Foul's going to be on the ground. Falcons basketball below their basket. Fouls is going to be on Alexis Bills, her second. 38-35, Mustangs trail by 3. 6 minutes to go in this basketball game. Falcons have the basketball below their basket as they set to inbound it and do so successfully. Well guarded by Wiederspan. Elcock's three-point shot off the front of the rim, no good. Wiederspan comes away with the long rebound. Outlets quickly to Gross. Gross lets her team regroup on their end of the floor as she brings it across half court. She picks up her dribble now and sends it across court to Bills in front of the Mustangs bench. Snyder now baseline drive, kicks it back out, has it taken away by Emanuel of the Falcons. Double dribble. Emanuel still too hurry to try to push the pace. Their end of the floor, double dribble, the call. Giving the ball back to the Mustangs. Mustangs will get the ball far side, about half court, as Wiederspan sets the inbound of the basketball. Ashley Apple, Danielle Gross, Brooke Wiederspan, Alexis Bills, Brittany Winsheimer on the floor now for the Mustangs. No substitutions are made. Bills with the ball, right elbow. Picks up her dribble, sends it into Apple. Apple dribbles the ball off her foot, loses possession as it's taken away by the Falcons, Emanuel. Kylie Emanuel with the steal, now gets it up. Three-point shot straight away by Spencer, no good. Doesn't draw iron as it goes out of bounds. Gives the ball back to Fort Morgan. Fort Morgan with the basketball. Alexis Bills works towards half court, gets across without any trouble. Apple off the screen, brings up Wiederspan. Bills sends to Wiederspan into the corner, now back up top to Bills. Bills dishes left side to Gross. Gross's jump shot left elbow, no good. Long rebound taken by the Falcons. Falcons push the issue down the floor as it's outletted quickly to Courtney David. Courtney David's shot's no good, but she's fouled on Brooke Wiederspan. That's going to be Brooke's fifth. She's going to foul out of this basketball game here with 4 minutes, 45 seconds before she's going to send Porter to the line for Falcons to shoot two. Foul on Brooke. Macy Shippey back into the basketball game as Brooke's nights come to an end. Aggressive play by Brooke. Just has to be a little bit smarter there not to put the foul break.
Yeah, just got her body out of position, and her hands were up, but her body got into the body of Curtis, and
free throws up and good.
T.O. Charlie's. See T.O. Charlie's for a great used car truck today. If you don't see what you want on off, find the phone at 700 West Scott Avenue in Fort Morgan.
Second free throw is also good by David, extending this lead to 5 for the Falcons. 40-35. Mustangs trail here by 5. 4:40 to go in this ballgame. On the pass from Gross to Shooky, it's knocked away by the Falcons and will remain Mustangs basketball. Shooky inbounds the ball and does so Bills. Bills put on the three-point line. Shot good. Rebounded by the Falcons. Mustangs slow to get back. Falcons have the numbers. Good by Kylie Emanuel. Extending this lead here late, 42-35, 4:20 to go. Mustangs struggling to hold on to the basketball as it's knocked away and out of bounds. Last touch by the Falcons. Possession will stay with the Mustangs. Mustangs have to work to hold on to the basketball. 42-35. We need points. Critical that we execute on our end of the floor here and convert in the basket. Ball's inbounded quickly to Gross. Gross unguarded. Three-point shot in front of the Mustangs bench. No good. Rebounded by the Falcons. Mustangs do a little bit better job to get back on defense here as Gross comes away with the loose basketball. 2-on-2 for the Mustangs. Gross, Pettyjohn on the break. Gross shot blocked by the Falcons. Out of bounds. Blocked by Naomi Barron. Mustangs will have the basketball. Pettyjohn sets to inbound it for the Mustangs. Gets it into the corner to Gross. Gross thinks about the three, instead sends it in low to Bills. Bills back out to Gross. Gross's three-point shot halfway down and comes back out. Ball's outletted to the streaking Elcock for the Falcons. A hard foul Mustangs right up before. Elcock's going to go line to shoot two. Foul's on Danielle Gross. That's her fourth for the Mustangs. And that's going to send DeAndre Elcock to the line to shoot. Schneider at the school. This Winsheimer to come back in for the Mustangs. We'll see who they replace on the floor. First shot by Elcock's up and
Flat Valley Hearing Center at 417 Main Street in Fort Morgan, getting your hearing to its very best.
Subs in for the Mustangs is Apple and Gross head to the bench. Second free throw by Elcock is up and good. Extending this lead for the Falcons. 44-35. Mustangs now trail by 9. Had it as close as 2. Not able to get it any closer as the Falcons have now extended the lead. Pettyjohn's jump shot just in front of the Mustangs bench. Baseline, no good. Rebound by Falcons. Falcons then Schneider have it taken away. Schneider with the middle of the line for the three-point play. Schneider did a great job there to take that ball away, convert the basket. She's now at the free throw line for the three-point play. Fouls on Nikki Mastriana for the Falcons as Schneider sets to shoot her free throw and converts the three-point play. Free throw off the front of the rim, rebounded by Bills. Bills quick to go back up. Shot's no good. Ball rattles around. Mustangs not being smart. Commit again another foul. Foul's going to be on Macy Shookie. That's going to be her first. It's going to put the Falcons are in the 1-on-1 bonus situation, and that's going to send Naomi Barron to the line for the 1-on-1 play for the Falcons. Naomi's first shot's up, high off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Alexis Bills for the Mustangs. Sammy Pettyjohn, Alexis Bills. Brittany Winsheimer, Macy Shookie. Allie Schneider on the floor for the Mustangs. Ball in low block, Schneider. Schneider layup, no good, but fouled, and go to the line to shoot 2. 44-37, Mustangs trail. 3 minutes to go here in this basketball game as Schneider hits to the free throw line for her 2 foul shots. Schneider sets, first free throw's up, and it's good.
For the Bailey Center here, one top center for Clark Center, 1503 in Brush.
Second free throw by Schneider is up, off the front of the rim, no good. All rattles around, Falcons come away with it after 2-on-1 numbers on the break. Step right side, Emmanuel. Shookie does a good job to get back for the Mustangs, stopping the Falcons' pressure. Ball sent up. Up top, that's Rocket. Schneider a little late, already covered. As the three-point basket is made. Elcock's fourth three-point basket here tonight as the Mustangs quick to respond on their end. Bills jump shot baseline, and it's good. Bills with the 20-foot jump shot baseline to answer the make on the other end by the Falcons. Coach Crackmeyer wants to talk about it with his team. 47-40. Mustangs trail here late fourth quarter. We'll be right back. You're listening to Mustangs basketball, B106, B106.com. Back here, Skyline High School, coming out of this Mustangs timeout. Coach Crackmeyer off the Bills make wants to talk about some things with his team as the Mustangs trail here late in this fourth quarter by 7. 47-40. Mustangs trail. Winsheimer, Danielle Gross, Macy Shookie, Alexis Bills, Sammy Pettyjohn are the 5 Mustangs on the floor. Falcons will have the basketball here. They've got the length of the floor to run. Mustangs applying full court pressure. Falcons get the basketball inbounded, try to outlet it up the length of the floor. Falcons aren't able to hold on to it as basketball goes out of bounds. Good job on the Mustangs there to commit the turnover. Falcon hit the deck a little hard here, and we're going to have an official's timeout. Mustangs will have the basketball. 3/4 of the court to go. Critical here on this possession. We convert it into points as we've got 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in this basketball game. Apple into the game, as is Schneider. Shookie and Gross to the bench for the Mustangs. Bills with the basketball. 3-point line straight away. Sends it right side, Apple. Apple's jump shot off the right elbow. She thought it was good. Ball comes out, no good, and out of bounds. Falcons basketball. Falcons basketball, 47-40. Mustangs trail by 7. 2:20 to go here. Fourth quarter. Pressed by the Mustangs. Falcons look to try to break it and do. Curtis with the basketball for the Falcons. Now as they work it across the three-point line and try to get it to Elcock. Ball knocked away by Schneider. Petty John and Spencer of the Falcons both come up with the basketball. Another jump ball. Possession arrow is going to go to the Falcons. Falcons maintain possession. Good defense there by Petty John as she forces the jump ball. Ball quickly inbounded Elcock, guarded by Schneider. Schneider pokes it away, comes up with it. No. I'm going to say she dribbled the ball on that out of bounds line. Didn't come away with it cleanly. Almost did. Ball stays with the Falcons. 2 minutes to go in this basketball game. Mustangs trail 47-40. As the ball's in, Elcock as they work it around 3-point line. Now to Curtis. Curtis drives the lane. Turns to her left. Throws it off the glass. Curtis and Elcock. Gracia Curtis, DeAndre Elcock, two leading scorers here for the Falcons tonight, have created a lot of problems for Mustangs. Mustangs work the ball around and try to get it in low to Winsheimer. They have the ball knocked away by the Falcons to bounce. Minute 37 in this ball game left to go. 40 Mustangs trail. Need to put some points here on the scoreboard as time's running out. Schneider, quick inbounds. Apple off the glass, and good for the 2-point basket. Mustangs apply full court pressure. Try to force another steal here. Mustangs missed their assignment. And they're saved actually by the Falcons coach as she calls the timeout. Skyline with the timeout. Minute 27 to go in this basketball game. 49-42. Mustangs trail by 7. We'll take a quick break with them. We're listening to Mustangs basketball, B106, B106.com. Back here, Skyline High School. Josh Miller, Braden Schneider, bringing you 4 Morning Girls basketball. Time's running out in this ball game for the Mustangs. Mustangs trail by 7, 49-42. The coach for Skyline wanted to talk to her team as they work to try to get across that court to make pressure into Mustangs. Falcons basketball. Mustangs set up on defense, man-to-man. Ashley Apple, Brittany Winsheimer, Alexis Bills, Sammy Pettyjohn, Danielle Gross on the floor for the Mustangs. Ball's inbounded, knocked away by Winsheimer. Winsheimer knocks it off. Looks like she knocked it off her teammate Pettyjohn. The ball's going to stay with the Mustangs. 1:24 to go. Mustangs trail by 7. They need to stop here on the defensive side up the floor. Elcock holds the ball in the corner. Bills is going to be whistled with a foul and a push. That's going to send Curtis back to the free throw line here to shoot 2. Foul's on Alexis Bills. That's her third. Falcons are in the double bonus situation as Curtis prepares to shoot 2 from the free throw line. First foul shot by Curtis is good.
Building by design. The most important thing is buying a new building or starting a new construction. Pick the right company to build it. Call Pat Walter, Travis Seaver, or Jared Samples for your free bid. 970-842-5837. BuildingsByDesign.com.
Curtis sets to shoot her second. Second free throw's up and good. Schneider back into this basketball game for the Mustangs as Danielle Gross takes her seat. Pettyjohn brings it across half court, sends it to Bills. Bills looks to Apple down low. Doesn't have her, instead gives it to Schneider. Schneider in low and across court to Winsheimer. Winsheimer can't hold on to the basketball. Has it knocked away by the Falcons. Curtis and out of bounds. Mustangs ball, minute 5 to go. 51-42. Mustangs trail by 9 and are running out of time. Schneider inbounds it, works it around 3-point line. Now the ball's back to Schneider. Schneider hits an open Gross cross court 3-point line. Gross looks to take a 3 and then steps up, takes the 2, and converts. 2-point basket for Bills just inside the 3-point line. Off that make by Alexis. Coach Krakenmeyer wants to talk about it with his team as Alexis closes this gap to 7. 51-44, 55 seconds to go in this ball game. Mustangs are going to have to take the ball away or force to stop. As Coach Krakenmeyer discusses this with his team.
This timeout is brought to you by Morgan Federal Bank, your one-stop shop for all of your banking investments, checking for savings to IRAs. 321 Ensign Street, Morgan Federal Bank. There's a difference. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Girls coming out of this timeout. Again, Mustangs here. Let's set the stage 51-44, Mustangs trail by 7. 54 seconds to go in this ball game. Off the Bills make, Coach Krackemeyer called the timeout. Skyline length up the floor to go. Full court pressure by the Mustangs being applied. Falcons do a good job to break the press. And looks like whistle blown. Foul's on Sammy Pettyjohn. That's going to be Sammy Smith. Sammy away from the ball commits her 5th foul. That foul will come back into the game for Pettyjohn. Pettyjohn's night ends. 3 points for her unofficially. And that's going to send Kaylee Spencer to the line for the Falcons for 2 points, or 2-point opportunities. First free throw's up, and good.
Central Auto Parts. For all of your auto supply needs, stop by Central Auto Parts at West Platte Avenue in Fort Morgan.
Second free throw, no good. Ball trickles away and out of bounds. Be Mustang basketball. 52-44. Mustangs trail here by 8. 47 seconds to go. Mustangs have the length of the floor to go and have to score points. Danielle Gross brings it across half court, sends it far side to Alexis Bills. Alexis Bills, 3-point shot up and good. Deep 3 for Alexis Bills. Closes the gap for the Mustangs to 5. 52-47, 37 seconds to go in this ball game. Coach Krackemeyer wants to talk about it. We'll take a break with him. 52-47, Mustangs trail by 5. B106, B106.com. Back here at Skyline High School. Mustangs trail 52-47. Skyline has the basketball off the Bills' 3-point make. 37 seconds to go in this ball game. Mustangs need to stop. Points on the board to draw this thing closer and give themselves a chance. Apple does well to guard the inbounder. Double team Apple Bills. We've got a foul on what looks to be Alexis Bills, number 30. Mustangs did a good job there to try to take the ball away. Foul's going to be on Ashley Apple. That's going to be her second. 35 seconds to go in the ball game. 52-47. Curtis for the Falcons to the line to shoot 2. Curtis is first up, no good.
Premier Farm Credit, committed to serving Northern Production Ag. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending.
First shot by Curtis, no good. Subs for the Mustangs. Snyder comes back into the game. Snyder, Gross, Bills, Winsheimer, Apple on the floor. Second attempt, no good by Curtis. Gross comes away from it with it. Gets it quickly to Winsheimer. Winsheimer to Bills. Mustangs need points. Then into the corner. Winsheimer, 3-point basket up. No good. Rebounded by the Falcons. Double team off the rebound. Schneider, Apple. Mustangs come away with the basketball. Off the jump ball in possession arrow as it heads the Mustangs' way. 17 seconds to go. Mustangs trail 52-47. Mustangs a little bit hesitant to shoot the basketball there. Need to put points on the board. Ball inbound to Bills. Bills turnaround jump shot in and good as Coach Krackemeyer again calls a timeout off the make. Bills, 2-point basket. 12 seconds to go. Mustangs trail by 3. They're going to need a stop, a turnover. They're going to need something, Braden. Coach Krackemeyer takes the timeout.
And they can't afford another foul to send another Falcon to the free throw line and risk some more points being put up on the line. They're going to have to get a turnover. This full court press is going to have to work. They're going to have to work harder at some point and get that ball back in their possession, and then hopefully look for an open Alexis Bills or an Allie Schneider or somebody who can hit that 3 to tie this game. There's only 12 seconds left to go in this ball game.
Got 52-49. Mustangs trail by 3. Not much time left. Falcons are going to have to go the length of the court. If the Mustangs are able to force a turnover, some pressure here, as the Falcons try to get across half court. The hot hand here lately has been Bill. She's scored about 7 or 8 points here, Braden, in the last 2 minutes.
Most definitely, as I have her at 9 points here in the fourth quarter, 7 of which have come in the last probably minute to a minute and a half of this ball game, drawing this close, this lead down to 3.
Out of this timeout, Falcons have the ball, try to get it in, unable to do so. Bill comes away with it. Bill's jump shot, no good. Ball rattles around. Falcons come away with it. And unfortunately for the Mustangs, that may have been their last chance. Bills had the look. No different than the boys' game. If it went in, that would have left them about a point short. She was just inside the three-point line. 52-49. Mustangs still trail by 3. Haley Spencer's going to go to the line for the Falcons. She's 1 for 2 tonight. Best chance the Mustangs have is she comes away with a couple misses here. Mustangs get the basketball and can push the issue down the floor for a three-point shot. First shot up and good. Doesn't help the Mustangs here as that extends the lead to 4. 53-49. Mustangs trail by 4 as the second free throw attempt is up and good. Making this a two-possession basketball game. And the Falcons lead by 5. Gross pushes the issue. Bills, long three-pointer. Up, no good. Mustangs fall a little bit short. 54-49. Mustangs lose a tough one. We're going to take a quick break out of some unofficial numbers. We'll be back here to bring those to you. Girls lose a tough one here tonight at Skyline. 54-49. Listening to B106, B106.com. Back here at Skyline High School, Josh Miller, Braden Schneider. Tough loss for the Mustangs as the final here from Skyline, 54-49. Story of the season, I think, for the Mustangs up to this point, Braden, has been turnovers and foul trouble. Another game here where the Mustangs just committed too many fouls and not playing smart basketball, a little too over-aggressive, and putting themselves in a position where they're just unable to come away with the win.
Most definitely is they sent Carissa Curtis to the line way too much in the first half and kind of dug themselves a hole that they really couldn't come out of as they fought back hard in the second half and then eventually pulled within 3 and then took this hard loss here tonight.
Yeah, you mentioned Curtis. Curtis, 19 points tonight, 11 of those coming from the free throw line. Elkhart for the Falcons also with 19. Those were the two troublemakers here for the Falcons. Mustangs just unable to contain Elkhart from the three-point line. She had 4 three-pointers, 11 free throws for Curtis. Not going to win a basketball game when you give their best scorers the opportunity to convert three-point baskets and free throws. For the Mustangs, Gross 2 points, Sammy Pettyjohn 3. Alice Schneider came away tonight with 12, 4 for Brooke Wiederspan. Alexis Bills, great ball game. 21 points for Alexis. She finished it out here tonight. 21 points. Alexis Bills, the leading scorer here tonight. Apple finished with 7. Mustangs just not enough in both of these ball games. The boys lose by 1, 58-57. The girls lose 54-49. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors. Tonight's postgame show brought to you by High Plains Bank in Wiggins. No matter what your loans need, stop by High Plains Bank, 502 Central Avenue in Wiggins today. Also inquire about checking, savings accounts, as well as CDs. High Plains Bank in Wiggins. I'd like to thank our sound engineer, producer in the studio, Trent Klimper, for great work tonight. I'm Josh Miller alongside Braden Schneider. We'll be back Friday with girls coverage as they take on Roosevelt at home. Have a good night, everybody. You're listening to Mustangs Basketball, B106, B106.com.